Just gonna just sit here for a little bit. And who's there? We got the chat going. I just want to make sure that everything is good this week because last week I had an issue with the chat. So we're just waiting for people to come in. And let me see. How's everybody doing? Who's there? Let me know who's here. Did everybody get their coffees? I sent out a little message just now. Hello. I sent out a message saying, grab your coffees for the coffee break. Just wanted to come on a little bit earlier. Just to get started. Hi, Marianne. Yes. Come on in, everybody. Hey, Averin Taylor. Oh, that's who that was. I was like, who is that? Hey, Averin Taylor. I told my kids, I was like, y'all come on for a little bit so that we can make sure that everything is good. Lighting is good. And it's probably a little bit too light, but it's okay. Hey, everybody. Let's chat Tuesday. Who's got their coffee? Who's got their coffee? Got my coffee. Yes. Who's here? We're just letting a little bit more people come in. And we are having a real chat today, guys. We are going to be chatting it up. So let's get our, fingers ready to type. I'm going to figure out too how to bring people on for the chat. So I have software that YouTube it's connected to YouTube, and I'm just learning that, just so I can bring people on too. So if you have something you want to say, and you want me to bring you the camera, I can bring you the camera. So yeah, just a few more people, and then we'll get started. Hey, everybody, check in. Tell me who's here. Who's in the chat room? Hey, Kiki. Hey, Kiki. Do you love me? Are you riding? That's Kiki Cooper. That's my friend Kim. Hey, Kiki. So, yeah, let's get it started. Hey, guys, welcome to Let's Chat Tuesdays. I'm so excited to have you guys join me today. It's just one of those days where I just want to check in. Hope everybody grabbed their coffee. Hey, Amber. Hey, Amber, how's the baby? So I just wanted to start the Let's Chat Tuesdays because with the show that we have every Thursday night, the Radiant Faces Beauty and Self-Love Show, we love to bring the party. We dress up all fancy, and you guys are going to have a chance to dress up fancy with me and send us pictures, and we're going to do some posts coming up soon. But with that being said, it's so high energy that, can everybody hear me good? Everything's good. It's so high energy that sometimes I feel like I'm not really able to see the chats, and I'm not able to see, what people are saying. And I'm like, is everybody good? Can everybody hear me? It's saying issues with the connection. Let me see. Okay, Taylor said we can hear you. Okay, so that was the reason why I really wanted to do something a little bit more intimate, just like a check-in, let's just come together a little bit, where we can connect more, where you all can say things that that you can't really, or you may not want to say at the show on Thursday nights, because there's a lot more people, and it's just a lot going on. We're streaming from like a few different devices. And so I'm happy that, we came up with this because, and this was my friend Marianne's idea. Actually, she told me like a month ago, she's like, hey, Reagan, you need to really think about doing like a check-in during the week and, kind of talk to everybody and say, hey, how's everybody doing? And I was like, Marianne, girl, I'm already into this show. Like, I don't know when I would do that, but here we are. So, it's just a matter of when things are supposed to line up in that timing and due timing, they line up, and here we are. So it didn't happen right then when she suggested it, but eventually, we kind of, I really got my flow together, my rhythm and everything with the show on Thursday nights. And so now we're able to do this. I'm so excited. Today we're going to be talking about, the topic is life opens up when you say yes. Life opens up when you decide that you are going to say yes. Okay, so like, what does that mean exactly? So we're in this situation in the world where, things are happening. Let's see. Taylor says, nice message. Pixie Tricks. I love that name, Pixie Tricks. I love that. Keep coming, y'all. Keep coming with the chat, because we are going to be, I want to talk to you. So, we're in this situation with the Rona, right? The Rona. And it's been some months now where we have actually, closed off. And rightfully so. We want to stay safe. We want to do things that will protect ourselves and our families and those that are vulnerable and have like a higher risk. But it's starting to wear some of us down a little bit, and me included. And for a while, we were doing the heavy quarantine where we were like really camped out. Like we were like hikes every day, my children and I, because we were like, we really want to be safe. But now it's getting to a point where we are starting to feel these like highs and lows, and mentally you have to take care of yourself. So you have to try to figure out, when do I go out? How do I do some things if I know that I am getting down? And I've experienced this, and I think that everybody has. How do I do a mental check, a self-evaluation? When I know that I am, being down, kind of getting a little bluesy, in the dumps a little bit. I haven't, put on, I say clothes, I haven't really dressed in a few days. I haven't done my hair. I haven't done my makeup. And I'm just starting to get like in this mindset where I'm feeling down and I'm feeling sad. What can I do? And that's what the self-care is about, right? So we do these things, and I show you every Thursday night all these ideas about self-care. So you do these things like you want to, take care of yourself and bring yourself right to a place of happiness and that sort of thing. But you also got to remember that sometimes it's about needing a personal connection, needing a human connection, needing to see some faces, even if you're not in the faces, even if you're not like approaching everyone you come up to and you're like, hi, I'm Ragin, blah, blah, blah. It's more of, let me just go out and see people. So this is what I had been dealing with. I've been dealing with like little here and there, being, not lonely because I have my children, but just like wanting that human interaction, that connection. Kind of was really working hard on the show. So my friends were kind of doing stuff, and they were like, hey, we're going to go do this, and we're going to social distance, but we're going to do this. Do you want to come? And I would decline because I was really focused on what I was doing with the show for a couple months. And now I'm like, I'm ready to like get out there in a responsible way and take care of myself. And I know that I have had personal conversations with all of you. Hey, what's going on? Anybody have this same idea of needing to be out, needing to put on clothes and get dressed and look cute? Like, give me some chat here. Yes. Okay. So Kim says yes. So Kim, it's like Kim and I, this is another one where we were like, let's just put on some clothes and let's just go somewhere and have a little bite to eat, because we knew that we were starting to feel a little down, And so that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to do a check-in. I want to talk to you guys about how life opens up when you say yes. And so this past weekend, I was feeling really, really down. We had a tragic loss in our family, and we did like a memorial service on Saturday. And still was trying to recover from that. My heart was so broken for, you know, my friend who lost her son. So I was just trying to get myself, you know, in a better space. So on Sunday, I was like, you know what? Let me go and watch the game somewhere, do something, because I was just feeling so down. And even though I was like really drained of energy, I was like, I really need to be out. So didn't have any really set plans. You know, we're still kind of celebrating one of my friend's birthday. So I was like, let's go to you know, watch the game. Anyway, I get to this place with no plans, no reservation, no table, no nothing, and just thinking, all right, I'm gonna wing it. I'm gonna figure it out when I get there. Was open to being out and about, and it was just like so much fun, because as soon as I got there, I had like this, must have been some aura on me where I'm like, yes, I said yes, and I'm out and I'm happy. And I'm happy to be out amongst the people, you know, face mask and all, right? Soon as I get in, I see some people and they're like, hey, you, come over here with us. And I was like, okay, I don't mind if I do. And so just kind of went over there and just started hanging out, having a good time. And I mean, that was just this weekend, you know, a few days ago. So I just challenge you to do a mental check from here and there, you know, from time to time. Understand if you need to go out, if you need to do something that's going to just, you know, heighten, you know, increase, just, you know, raise your vibration. Whatever you need to do, you have to be always checking in with yourself. You know, you have to always be mindful of, where are you mentally? Where are you? Because this ain't going nowhere. This Rona situation, you know, it's going to be here for a minute. So we're going to have to figure out how to do the things that we need to do to stay mentally healthy, to stay open to what the universe has for you. What do you guys say about that? Hey, Vanessa. Yes, Vanessa, did you hear what I was saying about our weekend? This is Vanessa. We're still celebrating Vanessa's birthday. We celebrating for the rest of the year, huh? Okay, we just need a reason to celebrate. So, Vanessa, we celebrating your birthday for the rest of the year. 2020 is Vanessa's birthday year. Okay, everybody? So, here's a quote that I love. It says, when you declare, I am open and ready to receive, the universe not only hears you, it holds out its hands to help you. That's by Elisa Berry. And, you know, we talk about this kind of often. You know, the thing now is everybody says the universe or whatever. Not now, but I mean, I guess we hear about the universe more. But I like to say the universe when I think of the world as a whole. But we're really talking about, let's be honest, we're talking about God. We're talking about your spiritual creator. You know, you might say spirit, you might say source, you might say the universe, you know, divine spirit. You know, I've heard a few things, a few different ways, you know, to refer to God. But what we are thinking about when we think about the universe is like, what is, you know, there in front of us, the world, you know, the world opens up to us. And so when you are open to receive, you're putting yourself out there in a space where you are saying, I am wanting to attract the goodness to my life. I'm wanting to attract, you know, good vibes, good people, you know, good times. And I'm not going to close off, even though, yes, we have to social distance. Yes, there, you know, we are quarantining. Let's be honest, we are quarantining. But I still want to be in a space where I am open to whatever the universe has for me. You know, while we're in, you know, our quarantine, I think it's important that we take care of ourselves. That's why I really came up with this like self-care message that I've had with my nonprofit. But I was like, I need to get this message out to the masses and not just people, you know, originally it was about people that were suffering, you know, and basically like we knew they were suffering because they're in a domestic violence shelter or they're homeless or they're in a prison or, you know, women that are going through that. But right now, I could say we all are having some, issues and some things that are going on, whether it's mental, whether it's physical, like emotional. So I don't want to say like always about going to these shelters and things like that, because we all collectively have things going on, right? So surrender. Surrender is another word. Surrender to what the universe has for you. Surrender. It says surrender. This is a quote. Danielle says, surrender isn't about being passive. It's about being open. So it's almost about letting go, like we talked about last week. Let go and let God do what he's going to do in your life and what he wants to do in your life, because he wants to bless you. He wants to open up your world. He wants to bring, goodness into your life, all things that are good, working for you, not things are not happening to you, this working for you. And so, yes, Sylvia. Sylvia says surrender. Definitely, like, how can I surrender? How can I not always have control? Not always know. Like, even when I was going to the place, Vanessa, you know this, I didn't have a table. I didn't have any idea what I was going to do. I knew the Falcons was playing the Cowboys, so I knew it was going to be lit. And I don't want to talk about that game. Okay, we're going to change the subject. We're going to go back to surrender. We don't want to talk about that game on Sunday. But, being open, and being open in a good way. Open like, yes, whatever for me, God, I am here for it. I am here for it. Okay, so let's see. Amber says, we have to develop a fight back spirit in times like this. Yes, Amber, absolutely. I definitely agree with that. A fight back spirit, because you don't want to give up, right? You don't want to give up. And so you have to take control of the things that you can control. And so if sadness is setting in and things like that, no, I will not let sadness set in. I'm going to get up. I'm going to put on some clothes. I'm going to go, get my hair done. I'm going to do my nails, something like that. That's the fight back. But also the fight back, yes, especially when you know that you're going a little bit into the dark side, when you're getting real sad and stuff like that. But surrender is not about fighting back. Surrender is about letting go and being open to this idea that God is always trying to bless you. God is always trying to bring you to a space where you can find him, but also that he can do things in your life that that you need in your life, that you want in your life. Kim says it's a tricky balance. It is a tricky balance, because you want to surrender, but then you also want to, you must surrender, right? But then you, like Amber said, you're fighting back. You're fighting back. You're fighting evil thoughts, negative thoughts. You're fighting against negative self-talk. You're fighting against, things that are going, fear. That's a big one. I always talk about choosing faith over fear. That can be said every single day. You have to make a conscious choice to choose faith over fear. I was talking to a friend of mine yesterday, and we were talking about how fear will stifle you. Fear will stop you from living in your fullest potential, in your biggest capabilities, your highest expression of yourself, right? Fear will take you and suffocate the life out of you. That's why you have to mentally choose faith over fear. Here's another thing. Another quote that I love. It says, a mind open to alternative perceptions is a mind aligned with love. And so here we go. We're always talking about all things that you do in love. Like my coffee mug here, I love, says, this is 1 Corinthians 16:14, says, let all that you do be done in love. And this is why I think that kind of resonated with me, because when you love people and you want to have a human connection, you want to be around people, let that order your footsteps. Let God order your footsteps in a way that you're always doing things out of love. One thing that, I'm doing this weekend that I'm so excited about is I'm doing the AIDS walk. It's supposed to be virtual, a virtual walk. I had Shannon Bradley on my show on Radiant Faces Beauty and Self-Love show this weekend. Oh no, last week, I'm sorry, Thursday. And, he was able to raise a lot of money from his show, and he's doing all this out of love. He doesn't get paid anything. He doesn't get, he's volunteering to raise money for this charity and AIDS Walk Foundation. And he's helping it to get people tested every day. All this money that he's raising, they have pastors there that counsel people that have contracted HIV or AIDS. He's doing this out of love. So of course, goodness is going to attract back to him. So that's why we talked about self-care, a form of self-care being volunteering, if that's something that you don't typically do. So because we're doing this walk on Saturday, because we decided we want to still get together in a very responsible way, we are open. So I am already knowing that on Saturday, when I go down to Piedmont Park, I'm going to meet people that I probably never met before. I'm going to be socially distanced from people, but I'm going to be in a space where I'm so happy to be there. I'm so open. I'm not, home on the couch with a remote control in my hand saying, oh my God, this pandemic is not fair. I want to live my life. I'm out there in the open air, being open. Vanessa says, yes, people are living in fear with this pandemic. That's another thing. Not going anywhere. It's not going anywhere. Our lives are still continuing. Some people that have lost their lives, yes, our hearts are broken. Tragedies across this world. But for the people that are here still, we still have life to live. We still have joy to give. We still have work to do. We still have a purpose. We still have something that, God is wanting us to do with our lives. Because if there was nothing that he wanted us to do, we wouldn't be here. And so that's why I wanted to give this message about being open, letting life just go out there, attract goodness back to you. And give goodness, do things for people, volunteer. It talks about helping strangers. We were just talking about that, helping strangers. When people help strangers, they were entertaining angels. It's always can be said that there's work to do. So don't get so caught up in the fear of being inside and being home that you can't go out there and bless somebody. And when you bless someone and you have that hand out to give, that hand is still open and ready to receive. That's really the message. Stay open, be open, and even be open when things happen to you, because it's happening for you to grow, for you to learn, for you to heal. So be open to even to that, even when it's not the most ideal situation. Kim says we need to bring the light now more than ever. Yes, we do, Kim. But how do we do that? How do we bring the light if we're closed off and inside our homes and scared and living in fear? How do we bring that light? What can you do? We use social media. We've done, a lot of people are doing podcasts. We're being very creative. I will say that we are being very creative, and we are still figuring out how to bring light in a very responsible way. Kim says volunteer. Now, Kim, you can really speak on this. Now, Kim is my friend. She's on the board of several nonprofit organizations. She has been amazing with just still continuing the work. She says safely. Absolutely. So yes, let's be clever. Let's figure out how can we give? How can we still bring the light now? Because obviously we need it. Everyone needs light. We need to come together. We need to be there for each other. Anything that, I see a lot of support groups. Friends of mine are doing podcasts. You know, I see a lot of live seminars. I saw like a virtual retreat for, you know, healthy living, eating, you know, wellness. That was beautiful. I think that was this weekend. So continue to be mindful of how can I give? How can I volunteer? How can I be open to give, open to receive? Remember the laws of attraction. What you put out there is what's coming back to you. You are a magnet. So you put out goodness, you put out love, you put out light. That is what is going to be attracted back to you. So if you're home and you are closed off and you are living in fear and you are sad and whatever, you're going to get more of that. Trust and believe me. Whatever you put out there, if you're putting out fear, if you're putting out, you know, I'm depressed, I'm this and that, and we have a therapist that's going to be coming on to deal with the depression and mental situations that people are going through. But that's, you know, I always say that's above my pay grade. Like I can't touch that because I'm not licensed, or, you know, so I have an expert in that area that's going to come and speak about that. October 10th, World Mental Health Day. So on Radiant Faces Beauty and Love Show. Kim says, thank you, Kim. I love you. Thank you so much. She says, your time is the best gift that you can give, however that works for each individual. She said, your time. And I love that she said this, because a lot of people, when they think about charities and nonprofit organizations, a lot of people think about money, financial. And that's a big part too, because most of them are ran off of donations. But your time is something that everyone has. They just have to figure out how much time that they can give. So this is a beautiful thing. I want to invite everyone to come and walk with us. Piedmont Park, I think we're going to meet there at 9:30 on Saturday. Everybody is welcome. We raised a lot of money for the AIDS Walk Foundation, and I'm going to also put in my caption below the link. So if some people still want to go out there and give a donation or join Shannon's team. The last thing I want to say, because we want to keep these chats fairly quick, you know, kind of quick in time. You know, I want to do like 30 minutes. One thing I want to say is, if you are on the my YouTube channel, and you like what I'm doing, I have really taken a leap of faith, right? Took a leap of faith to, I knew I had a lot of messages in my heart that I wanted to share and that I wanted to bring across to the world, really, you know, these messages that God has given to me. And so I have decided to pursue this full time. If you can, please go ahead and, while you're here, subscribe to my channel. I am officially a YouTuber now. And so I am able to, you know, make this something that is beneficial for me and my family. And, you know, one of my friends was saying, tell people, you know, if you have an opportunity to watch any of my videos and, you know, they run ads and that sort of thing, if you could please let the ads run through, because this is a way that I'm able to monetize. Vanessa says, yes, life to live, joy to give, love to share. Although you don't see my mask in my pictures when I'm out, I am being responsible and safe. Absolutely. And I absolutely, Vanessa. I love this. I want to read this again. Yes, life to live, joy to give, love to share. Although you don't see my mask in my pictures when I'm out, I am being responsible and safe. Absolutely. And Vanessa's my friend that we're celebrating her birthday all year. 2020 is Vanessa's birthday year. Okay, I'm going to make a hashtag for that. But yeah, I go out and meet her. She's got her Falcons mask. I hope she keeps wearing no, I know she's a diehard Falcons fan. She's not gonna change based on what's going on right now. But yeah, be responsible. And yes, Kim, thank you. Subscribe, like, share, turn on the notifications. One of my friends told me this last night. This was so cool. I was talking on the phone to one of my friends. She said, tell everybody to, if they're not doing anything, you know, and they don't have to be glued to your videos. But she said, you know, when she's cleaning her house, she's got my YouTube videos playing in the background, and she's kind of listening, but she's doing a lot of other stuff too. And she's like, tell people to run your videos in their background so that you're constantly getting, you know, kind of noted by YouTube as, you know, a YouTuber. And so because she's been doing that, I didn't even know she was doing that. I was like, oh my God, thank you so much, friend. I knew my family was doing that because we kind of my family kind of said, we are on a mission to help you. And so my family and friends, my family has been, you know, running my videos and things in their backgrounds, like constantly all day, trying to get me to this status of the official YouTube partner. And then I hear my friend was doing it too. So anyway, thank you, Marianne. She said, tell everybody to run your stuff in the background and they don't have to be glued to it, but just have it going. And she said, as she's cleaning, she's hearing me saying little things. And she's like, Ragin, it's really helping, like speaking into my spirit. She was like, your voice, I love it. And I'm like thinking, oh my goodness, my voice. Something I had to get used to. But I thank you guys so much. So yeah, please, you know, subscribe to my channel. And, you know, if this is videos that you like, if there's some topics that you'd like to see me talk about, or you'd like to get some group discussion going about certain things that you've been kind of wondering about, how people feel about certain things, please DM me, message me, text me, let me know, you know, and we'll talk about it. Lastly, I just want to invite you all to the Radiant Faces Beauty and Self-Love Show. It goes down. Look, every Thursday night. Right now we are on Facebook Live, Instagram Live, and YouTube Live. We have been really trying to kind of transition everybody over to the YouTube because it's just a better streaming forum, and it's like a little bit easier than me having all these cameras, all these different devices set up. And so if this is something that, you know, you love the YouTube. Hi, Righteous Rudolph. How are you? Someone said, Righteous Rudolph said, hi. Hey, how you doing? Thank you for joining us. Vanessa, she says, hashtag Falcon fan for life. Hashtag 2020 Vanessa birthday celebration. There's off. I don't know. Oh, the rest of the year. It kind of folded down, you know. Vanessa birthday celebration, the rest of the year. Yes, I love that. So if you guys go out, let's do those hashtags and we'll just say it's for Vanessa's birthday, right? And she says, subscribe to Ragin's YouTube. Hashtag subscribe to Ragin's YouTube. Thank y'all so much for joining me. Righteous Rudolph says, I'm doing peachy. Thank you. Vanessa says, yes, every Thursday night at 7 p.m. it goes down. We dance. We listen to our music. We have we do a little makeup. We're not doing a lot of makeup right now because I've been hitting it on the YouTube, right? We do makeup, beauty. You know, we always got to look our best, right? We always got to look our best. But we love the self-care ideas. A lot of people are really loving that. And we, the self-love message. That's been my favorite thing because I feel like I'm getting this stuff out that I really want to share and tell you guys. And I'm getting feedback later, messages from, hey guys, go like this video. I see only 2 little thumbs up. I've been getting messages from people saying, we really, you know, love this message that you gave last night, or, you know, people saying this is really awesome or whatever. So let's see. Somebody said, Reshab says, how do you people manage to stay so happy? Who can answer that? How do you people manage to stay so happy? Reshab, for me, I speak for myself. God's goodness. There's nothing like it. There's nothing like knowing that you have such a divine connection with the entity that created you. Praying and listening. That's how I stay so happy, because I'm like, and I don't stay so happy. Go listen to that and watch that and reach out to me. I want to hear what you think. You can bring yourself to a happy place by choosing your vortex, and you'll go and listen to that video and you'll understand what I mean. Putting yourself in an environment, like Kim said, with like-minded people, with people that enhance your spirit, that nourish you, that nurture your gifts, that encourage you, that motivate you, people that love you, people that speak life into you. It's about putting yourself in a position to give light and receive light from those around you and from God's glory. Marion says, "Mwah, you bring so much light to a very dim world." Oh, I'm sorry to even read those words, but I mean, I guess it's true, but a dimmed world. We are all bringing light to this world, right? She said, "Keep doing what he has set out for you. Serve with your amazing purpose." Marianne, I love you. And then Rishav says, "There is so much bad things happening all around the world. Racism, sexism, and all other things are at their peak right now. And then Rudolph says, having good people in my life." So Rishav says, this is deep what Rishav says. Rishav says, there is so much bad things happening all around the world. Racism, sexism, and all other things are at their peak right now. Okay. I know we're supposed to cut out, because it's supposed to be quick, but let me just say this. Rishav, I don't believe that it's at the peak. I believe that it's just more views of it because of social media, because of videos, because of everything going viral. I don't know that I would necessarily say it's at its peak. I don't know if, that's a true statement. I know that we can visually see it now. I know this racism has been happening for forever, but have we had like solid proof? Have we had these videos? Have we had, so I mean, these things have been going on. It is just a microscope on these things now because it's a pandemic. People are home. People are watching the news every minute. These videos are coming up on live feeds. That was not able to happen before, So yes, sexism, racism, other things are at a peak. But what we have to do is not focus on that. What we have to do is mentally stay in a space where we are constantly trying to figure out, how can I do things that are going to overpower the negative. Light drowns out darkness. Light drowns out darkness. Love drowns out hate. You can't combat hate with hate. That's not going to work. You have to combat hate with love. And that's why my channel is all about self-love, because it starts within. It starts within. It starts with you knowing who you are and who you are in God's light. We have to understand that only light can drown out darkness. So we can't focus on the darkness. We have to shine our light. And that's what I talk about, volunteering. That's what I talk about, helping strangers, shining our light. We can't focus on all those other things because they ain't just started. That stuff been going on for a long time, but it's been a focus on it now because of the videos. Chef says, I face racism and sexism on a daily basis. How can you say it's not real? Oh, trust me, I know it's real. I know it's real. I'm saying I don't know if it's at the peak. I just think that we're now seeing it. It's all coming to the forefront. I'm not saying, and I face racism too. I face it in all directions, sexism. You know what I mean? I understand. I'm not saying it's not real. I'm just saying that we cannot focus on that because it's always there. Darkness is always there. We have to focus on our light and shining our light. Sire, hi Sire. He says, by embracing all emotions, understanding that it is human and expected to be happy, sad, angry, and all emotions. We are not designed to just live in only one, not even happiness. Absolutely. Absolutely. We are beautiful creations of God, right? And we are always going to have all emotions, but we also have the power to choose where we want to live in our emotions. We have the power, and we are designed by God to choose, have free will, and have the power over our thinking, over our actions, over what we want to put out in the world. If we focus on negativity, we're going to draw negativity back to us. It's not saying it's not there. It's not saying that it's not real. It's just that we're not going to focus on that. We're going to focus on our light and what we have to give to others. We're not going to be, bombarded by all of the news and the negative thinking and the negative, portrays of everything that's going on. We know that stuff is going on. It never stopped. It's not even that it just started. It's just never ended. Marianne said, being in the state of gratitude keeps you happy. Absolutely. Always comes back to gratitude. It always comes back to gratitude. You know, when you feel whatever you feel in your life and you feel down, be grateful. Be grateful that you have air in your lungs. Be grateful that you have a roof over your head, that you have, you know, life in your body, people that are around you. Just, it always goes back to gratitude. That's where it starts. That's where it begins. And God loves a grateful heart. God loves a grateful heart. When you are grateful for what you have, he blesses you with more. And it's just such a beautiful thing to be grateful for even the small things. Be grateful to walk outside and see a beautiful, you know, sunrise or a flower, or be grateful for anything that God has blessed you with. Let's see. Let me try to delete this person. Someone's talking, saying something kind of crazy. Yeah. Okay, let me just remove them. Okay, so all right, I deleted that last message. So anyway, guys, listen, we're gonna run off because we were going in, right? I love this. I mean, this was a beautiful chat. Let's Chat Tuesday. This is what it was about. Rishav, I actually really appreciate your comment about, you know, it was very real, and I really appreciate that, because we can't always talk about unicorns and lollipops. You know, we got to talk about real stuff. So even though, you know, we choose to focus on the positive, we want to just make sure that we're keeping it real. You know, obviously, like, we don't live in a fantasy world. Things are really happening. You know, I'm the first to be out there protesting. I know racism is real. I'm out there downtown Atlanta protesting with my children. So I know it's real. But we just going to focus on positivity. We're going to focus on being a light in this world, drowning out darkness with our light. One person at a time, one step at a time, embracing each other. Like I said, come out to hit me up. Let's go downtown. Let's go to Piedmont Park on Saturday. Let's walk. Let's be in good cheer. Let's be surrounded by good people with good hearts that want to give, that want to help, and help Shannon's team. And hey, guys, I'm going to run now, but I just appreciate y'all so much. Please make sure you tune into the Radiant Faces Beauty and Self-Love Show every Thursday night. It goes down Facebook Live, Instagram Live, and right here on this channel. Please subscribe to my channel. Please watch my videos, even if you can't like glue in and focus on them right then. Please watch my videos. It truly helps me to keep my online ministry going. And I love you guys so much. I appreciate y'all. I'm so grateful. I have such a grateful heart for you all. And I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful rest of the week. Don't forget, when you go out, hashtag 2020 is Vanessa's birthday year. And I just want to give my love to you all. And I'll see you guys later. And then Righteous Rudolph says, holding on to hope is better than nothing. And holding on to God's, you know, beautiful, beautiful love and grace over us is better than anything you could ever have, right? All right, guys. Love y'all. Thank you. Enjoy the rest of the week. And don't forget, Thursday nights, it goes down. Bye.